Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Satisfactory Update 4 here in episode 12. That's right. And, of course, last episode we went and dragged coal back. The waterfall mountain trip. But we got coal, and we even got extra iron for all our steel needs. But we still have something to take care of first, and that, of course, is going to have to be screws, reinforced plates, and a little bit of framing. So, with that, we better get in there, take care of these kinds of things, so as we can get all the screws and the reinforced plates done, which then allows us to make the frames, which then, of course, we can now actually turn into heavy modular frames and get all the steel work done. So with that, let's get started. Well, good morning there, sunshine. How's it going? Well, not too bad. And, looks like we got to try and get some screws in today. We're also going to try to get a little bit of reinforced iron plate in today. We'll see what we can do about all that. Looks like we got some new stuff over there. But before we do that, I thought we should explore to see what we're going to do next. Working on this, we got motors and stators. We got Mark II miners. Man, I could have used those up there, couldn't I? But we didn't. Well, you know what? We don't have the motors yet anyway. And we don't have the pipes. It's the same problem here. We don't have the pipes. And guess what? No pipes. So I guess we aren't doing any of that. Let's see what we can do over here at the MAM. Yeah, we got the flower petals. They're all done. Let's throw in some mycelia. Let's see what we can do with that. Now, it turns out, here in the desert, you cut down them pink tubular plants, and they'll give you all kinds of that. So you kind of want to get up on that. Of course, this is what am I doing? This should get us into mask research, and then of course we can get into hazmat research, right? Dee-doo. Thanks. Sure. What else can we do? Hey, look at that. Oh, of course you want biomass. How dare you? How dare you? Medical properties, yeah. I must admit, I'm not. Now that you can regrow the nuts and stuff, this isn't as such a high priority anymore. But sure, you want 100 biomass. I don't even think I have biomass. I don't think I can make 100 biomass, to be honest. Can I? What can I do for biomass? We're not going to do that. No. Yeah, I can do 25 biomass is what I can do. I guess we're not going to be doing that right now. Sure. We'll just put that away. Everything is fine. I don't know why you put the wire away. But okay. Let's see what else we can do in the MAM before we get into the into screw production. Nutrients. Okay, hey, we got some of that. We can do that, right? We got some of these strange foods kicking around. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, and you know what? Give me this. And that. And that. Just give me that. Okay. Nutrients. Sure. That's 3 seconds. Do that. Ta-da!
New object added to the object scanner.
I'll bet. I don't need to be really scanning for the berries, though. And if you're going to tell me you're adding that to the scanner, holy smokes. There we go. And, wow. I guess we're not doing that next research, are we? Sure. All right. We'll just carry on from that. How about this? Yes. 3 seconds for that. Ta-da. There we go. I don't have any more mycelia? Really? Did I put it away? Maybe I put it away. Let me check. I did put it away. We'll just get that right back out, mister, because you got research to do with it. Yes, I can use my 5 here to get the medical inhaler. Or I can use my 5 here and inflate my pocket dimension. You know what? I'm kind of feeling the pocket dimension. That's what I think. So I think I will just do that. I mean, I can always use the inventory space. Inventory space is always good. Even with all the new stacking in Update 4, you know, little extra inventory space never hurt anybody. So we're just going to pack that in there. I mean, yes, the medical inhaler might come in real handy dandy later on, but again, with the continuous growing nuts, it's not as big a deal. And that's 5 minutes, so I guess I'm going to take you over now to do the screws. So we will just set this stuff here aside. You can sit there, you can sit there, there, and you can do that. Okay. Do we got enough for power poles? Yes. Okay. Now, of course, after we got all this rod work done, we are next on to screws. Yeah, because we got to get reinforced iron plate up and running. Now, of course, we've got 540 iron rods a minute coming down these two lines, two 270s. Of course, we're on Mark 1 belt, so that's not really happening, but just pretend it's Mark 3, and when it's finally Mark 3, we'll have that. So, of course, we're going to split that into two because I need most of the rods to go in to go here, but I need 100 of them rods to actually go directly for something else. So what I've done is I've split the two lines of 270 into a merger line to then be used somewhere else later on. Now I've got my two lines of whatever's going to be left. Let's say like 270. So it'll be 230. So 230 a piece. They're going to now come down here and go down our line of 32. That's right. Now let's see. I need a fake pole. I need to fake out a pole here. Just a second. Excuse me, sir. I need a fake pole. Not a real pole. I guess I could have taken that off a machine. I need a fake pole. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, up we go. Thank you. Up we go. All right. So what we've got here is we've got the machines all divvied up. You need 12.5 machines to do a thing. And then you need 10 machines to do a thing. And we've got them all divvied up. And I'm going to show you where we've cut them up. So we're going to run down here with this power pole. Like so. Now, you need 9 machines to do a thing. So we've taken this one machine, and it's gone to this way to feed that. And then you need 12 and a half machines, but really 13 machines, to do a thing. So we've taken 12 machines plus this one for 13 and gone the other way. I know, that's pretty crafty, isn't it? Yeah, I almost think I knew what I was doing sometimes. All right, now let's get up over here and then, oh, hello. Dude, you're jumping all over the place. Just get up here on the thing and so we can put this power pole down. There we go. What? I did not run the belt in here. Why did I not run the belt in here? Okay, I will fix that in a second. I thought I had. Alright, so let's fix that before I go anywhere, because I thought I had done it. You, sir, can go that way. So yes, you are you, you are you, you are you, you are you there, and you are here, and you're doing that, and then going up into this. Yes. And then we're going to go around you. Beep, beep. Excuse me. There we go. Yep. And then these guys, of course, are so those 7 and these 6 are going to come together here to do the second part. Stop jumping around, dude. Just do what I need you to do here. Okay, very good. And then you need 10 for the heavy modular frame. So we've got 8 machines over there, plus these 2 are the 10 machines that are left. And that will handle all of our screw needs. Excellent. Boop. Like so. Okay. And again, we should be okay for power on this. The Mark I belts are going to be the holdback, and because they can't get the throughput, the machines can't do the throughput. So the electricity side of things, we should be okay. The other thing is that I am not diverting all the iron, or I'm not diverting all the screws into a bin. I'm only diverting the front machines, ones for the reinforced plates, into bins. It's just going to be easier because a lot of these screws are going into really big things. So we don't want to tie up all them rods. We wouldn't want to tie up all them screws to come all the way forward and then have to send them all the way back. Whereas the reinforced plates only require these front machines, so that's why I've got the bin for these on the front. So you've got to go, sir. Thank you very much for your participation. And we are now going to put a power pole out here, and we're going to fire up some things. Okay, right about here, I guess. And then we're going to hook you on down there, and boom. Here we go. Somebody make me some screws. You betcha. Look at that. Awesome. You know what? I'm going to stop you right there, mister. You know why? Because I've got a whole box of screws right here. I know. And I do not want you to fill them up. Let's stick another thing in the MAM, and then I'm going to transfer all these screws over into that box, and then I'll bring you back to do the reinforced iron plates. That's where we will take that. Ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Pocket dimension. Thank you very much.
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Okay, let's actually do a slug. Boom. Let's do a sluggo. Hey, let's do that. Ta-da! Okay, I can actually, slug scanning. Oh, okay, so that, of course, yellow pyro shards and overclock production. Now, I am not really big on overclocking. And this comes back to my power usage. Now, overclocking in a pinch is really good, but overclocking overall tends to be a pain. It's just, I can always put more machines down. You know, so I've never been big on overclocking, but you know what? It's there. We could afford it, so let's do it. Okay, I'm going to transfer them screws over. I'll bring it back, and we'll get into reinforced iron plates. Okay, with the screws transferred over into their box, and looks like everything's all nice and toasty cozy. We even have like the little extra box up top there that I'll steal from for a bit. We can now actually look at reinforced iron plates. And got me a line skimmied over here already. Let's talk about my my building of assemblers and how I would handle putting the inputs and the outputs on that. Now, when I did this line of assemblers, you'll notice that I used the line of the plates, of the concrete plate, to kind of measure them up. So I've got my assemblers run right along the join line of the two plates. Okay. Now, in this case, I need 2 ingredients to go into this, and you'll notice I've already been testing a little bit, because I had to make sure, because it's been a while since I've actually had to do this. I hadn't done it since Christmas, in the Christmas event. What we want to do is we now want to get screws and iron plate into there. So I will now take my splitter and there we go. Now, of course, we want 2 splitters. We want this one here, and it's going right down the center of this plate. So you'll notice that we use that. those assemblers are on those plates, and the join line is where they measured from. And then these ones are actually, we're going to put these two boxes side by side, which of course line up with their inputs. Now, it doesn't matter which box you do, but I'll just do the second row of boxes, just to say first and second. This one I will now make 3 high and then delete the bottom 2, because I couldn't care about the bottom 2. Now, that allows us to do this. The first box, we'll shove it into the first line. Now, when you go to do this with the second box, you're going to get an error, but pay attention. So if I were to take that second box, it's like, uh-oh, you can't do that. Hitbox, 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 hitbox. Okay, that's fine. But guess what? If you take it from the assembler itself, oh, look, no hitbox problem. You'll go in there, no problem. So this allows you to use a 1-tile wide splitter sorter into assembler move. So like if you had another set of assemblers running down this side on these concrete tiles over here, you can now run a single assembler line all the way down here, and by using a 1-3 method, you can actually do that. So in this particular case, I'm now going to actually set this up. So there's my one, and then I set up the one beside it, and then get over there. There's my one, and the one beside it. And I usually just kind of walk along like this. There's my one, and the one beside it, and my one again, and him, and him, and him. Now, of course, I'm going to give these the other 2s. And then I'm going to eliminate the 2 in the bottom. Like so. Like this. And oh, no. Just don't do that. Don't take the assembler away. There we go. Now I will take my my conveyor lift, and for each of these ones, I am going to plug it into the assembler, then rotate around and plug it into the splitter up top. And then, of course, yep, you're good to go. You're a hero. You're a hero. Oh yeah, look at that. It's all good. So even though you can't take it from the splitter to the assembler, you can take it from the assembler to the splitter, and because these are inputs, it automatically knows that it has to be drawing in from these splitters when you do that. And now, of course, I will join up this side. Now, unfortunately, these are just out far enough that you can't do the cool double-click trick with them, but I mean, it is what it is. This is about as fast as I can get this to work, right? So, you know, after you've built a few thousand of these things, and so of course, like you know, like my 50 turbo motors build, you need over what, 200 of these? Was it, or 400 of these? You need 400 of these alone to do the 200. Well, you actually need like 500 of these just to do the 200 motors for the 50 turbo motors. Yeah, the numbers get pretty crazy. So this is the fastest I've been able. This is the fastest method I got to doing what I got, right? Now I am actually, I know this looks a little weird, but trust me, I'm doing this on purpose. Thank you. And the reason I'm doing that is so as I could do this. Do that. Really? You're not gonna let me do that one, huh? Okay. I thought you might let me have the 2, but all right, I will take the one like I usually do. That's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We gotta get this hooked up. There we go. All right. Groovy. Now, well, we got some screws around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure we got some plate around here somewhere. Well, there's the screws. Look at that. Hey, what's going on, guys? Not much. You wouldn't mind coming over here, would you? No? Yeah, you're pretty cool with that, are you? Cool. Well, then let's do that. Okay. I don't probably need you right away. You know, but we're going to do this anyway. Yep. 1, 2, 3. That's not a good number, Max. You know better. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Somewhere's around there. I think that's actually going to be 6. I think that's going to be a 6. Something's telling me 6. I'm a little rusty. All right, you kind of got it. You can't hold me to it all the time. You know, it's just what it is. Okay. Yep. Yes. 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 All right. Well, okay. So my memory's not that bad. You know. Okay. I need this other one. I need this other one. And we do that. Now, we gotta go get some iron plate somewhere. Holy smokes, where is that at? That's like buried way back here. What are we doing for that? That is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's an 8 draw. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I'm not that far off after all. Never mind. Everything is perfectly fine. Okay. I have that all set to go. Max, you kind of did half plan this, you know. And then you kind of half forget what you were half planning. Well, that's because you're a busy guy and you kind of miss things sometimes, you know. That's okay. But we still need to get that down. Yep. We're going to do that right about here somewhere. Right in the middle of that. And, yep, we'll do that. 1, 2, yep, 2, 2. Are you serious? We're actually out of plate, and I was just talking about plate. Oh, my life. Yep, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Give me that. Yep, you'd think these new stacks of 200 would be all groovy-doovy. Oh, yeah, yep. Sure, it's all groovy-doovy until you don't have none. Okay, can I do this now? Wait until we convert this all over to Mark III belt. and then it's all going to go, and I'm going to get like 9,000 million plate back. Because that's what's going to happen. 8. That requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, I think is the number. Is that the number? Is it or is it not the number? I don't think. You know what? Let's just do it. Yeah, it's not the number. It's not the number. It is the number? Maybe I thought. Oh, maybe it's 11. Let's make sure that everything's running here. Up you go. No, because you haven't hooked in the box yet. Silly. Get down the ladder. Okay. So, I guess it's 11? I don't know, that's really... No, it's 11. It's definitely... I can see it now. It's definitely 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Well, we're going to find out because this is going to be a really tight turn, so... Yeah, that's not right either. So maybe it was 9. Stop taking stuff out of the box. Gee whiz. Okay, you do that. You know, some of this is hard guesswork, you know. Do that right about there. Really? How did I go? Oh, I see the new sun is up. Okay. Is it there? Oh, now I'm too short. Okay. You know what? Driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. Yep, you're driving me crazy. No, Ray, is it there? I think it's right there. No, I'm too high again. Aren't I? Yes? Darn it. Darn you. Darn you. Ugh. Get down. What did you do for the last 5 minutes, Max? I tried to get a stupid lift to hook in. Gee whiz. It didn't want to hook in for me. Okay, but I don't think that's right either. Yes, it is. Never mind. Everything is fine. Fine. Nobody say anything about it. Cool. And here comes my iron plate. Awesome. Gee whiz. Pulling my hair out here. Okay, so we got lots of screws. We got the plate coming around. We got the screws coming over. And we are going to do a thing with a power line, because that's what we do next. So I'm going to bring that power line over here. Now, this, of course, doesn't really have a center on it. So I think what we'll do is I think we'll just run the mergers down the outside edge and then put the power poles on top of that and call it a win. That's what I think we're going to do. Now, I am actually going to double back these. So we're going to actually run these back towards me, so as we can, of course, have a box up front to have reinforced iron plate in. But then I got to double the box right back on itself, but we can take care of that next episode. We just want to kind of get these in and done right now. There we go. Okay, cool. Now, let's get, you know what? You should be running down there with this. Don't be walking down there. That's just silly talk. And we'll get you over the bridge, up over here. Come on back down. Take that out. And then we'll do this. And do that. Okay, now let's get some power in here. In fact, we should be able to pull this off right from here. Yep, sure can. It just can't start on a merger or splitter. But once you get one started, you're good to go. Ooh, there we go. Now, I do have to set these up, but there was only 6 machines. I wasn't really worried about doing a rundown on them. So, oh, you're cheating. No. You got to come off of there, mister. You cannot stay there. You cannot do that either. You can do this. Cool. So you're already set up. You're just waiting for power. You're not set up, though. You need that. And you're not set up because you want that. And you're not set up, you want that, and you want that, and you want this. Now, I know Control-C, Control-V and all that stuff, but I actually find it faster still to just do that, unless it's not in the immediate menu. Cool. Now, let's get these power poles out to the end, and we'll fire this sucker up, and we're going to have reinforced iron plate coming up here. Yes, I am going to be happy. We will have all the reinforced iron plate I want. Do that. Okay, where are we with power? So these are actually sitting pretty good. Now, we need 800 watts to run at full tilt. You know, we're only producing 600. You know, and everything we add here always endangers a little bit more of crouching this line up and up and up to our risque touch. But we're doing okay so far. So, you know, again, I'm always a little nervous. So we want to actually kind of do this little maneuver here. Yeah, so what I want to do here is I want to do this. Do, like so. And then I'm going to actually move this around here like this. Right about there. And then I'm actually going to put my box right here. And this will allow me to take this line back down, going back downtown when I'm all set for it. So we're going to put that right about here, I guess. Does that look good? Does that look good? Oh, yeah, that looks really good. I like that. So we just swing you right in there. And we now have reinforced iron plate being made. Yeah. I do no more work. This is super slow. But that's okay. I don't need it to be super fast right now. And look, it's getting the screws out of that box. Even though, hey, that was a collision box. That wasn't supposed to work. But strange, it's working. How's that working? I don't know. Don't really care. So, that's excellent. We now have screws and reinforced iron plate being done. Let's take a quick gander down at the end. The truck's downstairs, so I'll have to take you down there manually. Now that we have plate, hey, what can we do now? Let's see. We're going to be able to do the framing, because of course, let me put down another thing here for a second. I'll just throw that down here for a second. And yeah, so now we can do the modular frames. This will require 10 machines because we need, look at that, reinforced iron plate and a bunch of rods. Well, it turns out I have a whole bunch of rods just sitting right, like, you know, right over here. Look at that. And so we're going to grab all them rods. And of course, we split off a bunch of rods over there, remember? And I split off 120 rods. Well, that's what these are going to be for. So we'll put 10 of those down, and I'll probably continue this strip straight down. And then we are going to do, we got to get into steel. Yeah, we do. Hey, look at that. Remember all that stuff we dragged across the mountain? And look at the nice mountain shot. That actually looks pretty good. I cleaned it up a little bit. And that actually looks pretty good right there, right? You know, we'll actually take a tour over there a little later at some point in time. We go put Mark II miners in. But yeah, we've got our iron here. We've got our coal here. We just got to set it up and we're good to go on the next episode. So with that, I'm Max. This is Satisfactory Update 4, where the, what did I call this? This is the provider factory? No, that's way too big. The supply factory, there we go. Where the supply factory is almost supplying us all the things. And next time we're going to do, get the steel up and running. Along with, you know, some frames, right? Because we need some modular frames. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.